Did you find your perfect house here in the Florida Keys and now you're getting ready to put in your offer? Well, stay tuned because we're going to go over 5 ways to kill your offer. Welcome back. My name is Amy and Tom Carden. We are local real estate agents here in Marathon, Florida. As always, if you're looking to buy or sell, give us a call. Or contact information, I always put it down here, should be there. Just call us, email us, get a hold of us. We would love to help you out with your Florida Keys endeavor. Now today we're going to talk about 5 ways to kill your offer. So you found the perfect home and now you want to put an offer in on the property. So these are like the 5 things. All these fish just jumped. These are like 5 things that you should not do in your offer. Number 1 on our list is going to be lowball offers. As a buyer, this is something that happens a lot. A lot of buyers want to go in and kind of give the seller a lowball offer. And in this market, I really advise my clients not to do that. It's really not in your best interest. And a lot of agents aren't even going to want to write the offer to begin with if you've been asked them. They will because we have to, but they're not going to want to do it. Now, what's going to happen is if you give a lowball offer, most likely the seller is just going to 100% reject the offer, and that's not what you want at all. You want negotiations to keep going between the buyer and the seller. And if you just start off low and the seller rejects it, you really have nowhere to go. There's no conversation going on. So, in negotiations, you always want to keep the conversations going. So I highly don't recommend going in for a lowball offer. Once in a while, there is an occasion where you could try a lowball offer. It's a little bit buggy. Maybe if the property has been sitting on the market for a long time and hasn't seen a lot of price reductions. But at that point, as an agent, I would probably call the other agent and kind of see what's going on with that property, like why isn't it selling? And sometimes the agents will just straight up tell you that the seller is not motivated and this is the price that they want, and it's too high for the market. So that's why it's sitting there, and that happens. But your agent calls and then you kind of just know. So yeah, try to avoid lowball offers. You're going to be better off not doing that. Number 2 is time. In all real estate contracts, time is of the essence. Now in your offer, you don't want to be asking for extra time. There are standard time frames within the contract. Usually your inspection period is 15 days, your loan period is 30, and then you close within 45 days. That's a nice, clean financing contract that agents are going to want to see. Now, if you want to extend that inspection period to 20 or 30 days, the seller's not going to like that. And then the financing, sellers want to close their properties at the highest price possible in the quickest amount of time. So if you can keep the time to the standards or even decrease the time, sometimes people put like a 7-day or a 10-day inspection period, that really entices the seller to take your offer over other buyers. So the third thing that can kill your deal is not having a pre-approval with your offer. If I give any agent an offer and I don't have the pre-approval, the very next words out of that other agent's mouth is going to be, do you have the pre-approval? And if I don't have it, they're not even going to look at the offer. They're not even going to really bring it to their seller because it really doesn't mean anything without that pre-approval, pre-qualification. So make sure you have that before you even submit the offer. If you don't have it, just wait. It's better just to wait than to submit the offer. I know you get excited and you want to get that offer in, but just wait till you have that pre-approval because that's really the best thing to do. All right, the 4th thing that could kill your deal is by not using a local lender. Everything here in the Keys is really local. You got to keep things local. People want everything local, but using a local lender is really beneficial down here. We have a lot of crazy properties, mobile homes, land, building rights, TBRs, and our local lenders are used to those things. People from Miami and everywhere else, they don't really understand the Keys. If you have a local lender, the other agent on the other side is going to feel a lot more comfortable with your offer and your contract versus an agent that has somebody from, like I said, Miami or something like that. So always try to use a local lender. I have a ton of references that I could give you, or your agent as well could give you some references. The last item on our list is kind of like asking for a lot of things. In the additional terms, you can ask for things, and we really try to get our buyers not to ask for a ton of things like, oh, we want the house painted, or we want this and this fixed by the time of close. Seller is not going to want that. The less ask that you have, the better. When it comes to furniture down here, we do sell a lot of our properties fully furnished, so that's really not a big deal down here. A lot of people just don't want to deal with it, and we have a ton of rental properties, so that's pretty common. But try not to get carried away with your ask. If you are asking for something, say in the inspection period something did come up and something needs to be fixed, the easiest solution is just to give a credit. Having somebody go out there and fix it and do all these things by the time of close, it gets complicated. You got another contractor you have to deal with and things like that. So fastest way to fix things is really give a credit or cash, something like that. But yeah, limit your ask on your contract, and that will make your offer stronger. So those are our 5 things that you should not do when writing an offer. If you stick to our rules, you should have a nice clean offer and it should get accepted. If you guys have any questions about what I said, please just give us a call, let us know. Again, check out our website, movingtothefloridakeys.com. I have all this information on there and actually a little bit more. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Someday I'm going to figure out how to say that word. Anyway, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.